Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Jurassic Park the game. This is episode 11, and we are getting pretty close to the end here as we begin episode 4, The Survivors. And as I mentioned, this has one of my favorite parts in it. It also has one of my least favorite parts, but as it turns out, doing it again, that part actually isn't as bad as I thought it was the first time. But, big old spoiler here. I guess they couldn't really save the best for last. There's gonna be a mosasaur. Let's begin episode. Also, I can't use my normal method of doing this scene by scene because you won't get the ending that way. Well, I say ending, there is actually 2 endings. But, unlike most Telltale games, they're not like, oh, your choices have led to this. Sort of. It's just one of those things where we kind of have to pick an ending. So last time, Billy was pretty pissed off with Sorkin for withholding information about the lamp-eyed monsters.
Stop! Let her go!
Stay out of my way!
What are you doing?
Warning you, keep back!
Come on, think this through!
Dad, do something!
Shut up! Shut up! Tell us, Doctor, what's out there? What did this to him?
They're called Troodon, Pectinodon. They were meant to be euthanized.
And
What?
there's our
You let
species.
them out?
No. I kept them in quarantine for study. I thought they may have been leaving the pen somehow, but I wasn't certain.
You knew about those damn creatures all along.
While we were out there, exposed, humping around like idiots looking for our pilot.
Billy, wait.
We were nearly killed by one of our own men.
Probably bitten by one of those things just like Decaf. Who knows where his catatonic body is now? Both our teams are dead. Oscar's dead. All because of your dinosaurs. All because of you.
Oscar doesn't want this. He died helping us all survive. He wouldn't want her dead.
Had he known, though. Anyway, this witch is a liar. She's lied to all of us. Put me in the direct line of danger to protect her agenda and her precious freak show. What else is she hiding?
Please, if I knew sooner,
Ah, shut it.
Is that what this is all about? She put you in danger? You're acting out of vendetta here?
Oh, don't turn this around on me. I'm doing this for Decaf and Vargas.
And
what is
all those
this?
other guys that
She's
died.
a liar. How can you deny that?
That didn't have names.
Yes, she lied to all of us, but she also helped when she could. Nima is alive because of her.
She could have warned us.
I wasn't entirely sure yet. For all I knew, she could have gotten into the quarantine pens.
Oh, so what? I'm the enemy? I'm the bad guy here? I'm just trying to open your eyes. I'm trying to show you the truth and bring someone to account for it.
I mean, we haven't really had a human antagonist throughout this, so of course they gotta pull one in the last chapter.
You don't want to be the bad guy here, but that's where you're heading. You don't want to go down that road, right?
Oh, come on! This isn't on me! It's time for her to take responsibility!
That's just it, Billy. She's not the one responsible. This falls on the shoulders of Hammond and InGen, and now we're all suffering for it.
Still,
Billy, let her go. We need every able mind and body we can get.
All she has to say is it's my fault.
it's my fault. Come on, Doc, let me hear it!
No, it wasn't.
Say it!
It's my fault.
There.
That wasn't so difficult, was it? Your friends may have saved you here. At least I got the truth out of it.
You want her alive? You got her. You just mark my words. She will save just one of those animals before she lifts a finger to help you. Now, everyone make themselves useful. I've got to tend to Decaf.
So we diffused that situation. I don't actually know if you can fuck that up. You see
Look, we can't
the
stay here
option
long.
to ask
Let's
Nima
just
for help
give
is
Billy
there
a
the whole
minute
time,
and see if we can find anything useful. A way out, even.
but I think that's probably not the right
Okay,
answer.
We'll do a sweep of the room and check in when we're done. Agreed?
Also, in this case, it is actually kind of Sorkin's fault because she was supposed to euthanize the Troodon, and she didn't.
Huele a excremento.
Yes, thanks, Nima. That is a poop shovel. I'm glad we clarified that.
I think they're empty. They're still heavy, though.
I don't know why there's like an oxygen canister here, though. So, not too much going on right now. We sort of talked Billy down, but the velociraptors left. However, we are hanging out in a nest of what we now know is the Troodon. Troodon, of course, being one of these species that is kind of scientifically considered to have been likely to be extremely intelligent for, a dinosaur. Mostly because they had a large, kind of brain capacity, or brain size for their relative size, which is generally considered a mark of intelligence in a species. And there's even I remember this one particular kind of weird, creepy drawing of, hey, if dinosaurs hadn't died out, Troodon likely would have evolved into a sort of intelligent human analog, and it's basically just an anthropomorphic dinosaur, which, the internet's kind of got that market cornered now, don't they?
A flare kit. This might come in handy.
Now, he takes one flare out of there, but there is actually a whole box of them, and I don't know why we don't just take all of them. But that may come up again.
Locked. I don't want to get stuck at a vent with a dinosaur. Besides, there's blood everywhere. Ow! Hot!
Blood and drag marks. You probably don't want to stick your head in there.
Jess, stay away from the vents. No more sneaking off, understand?
I'm not going anywhere, Dad.
I would say it's kind of hard for her to sneak past us in this small room, but I think that would be another one of those Jurassic Park moments where it's just like, wah, wah. Went when you weren't looking.
Maybe we should get going.
Are you sure?
So we don't actually want to do that just yet, because we want to kind of
Maybe Billy could use more time.
investigate all these stuff in this room.
I think so too.
Because there is actually a little bit of a continuation here of stuff like we've acknowledged. Basically we have to make sure characters know things in this room exist for the future.
Are you okay?
Jess, Hun, leave him alone.
What about this grate? It looks big enough for everyone.
And it looks like it's heading in the right direction.
It's just a great idea, Jess.
Just great. It's locked. Anyone happen to have a key? So if this whole trip was like set up to scare me away from shoplifting, mission accomplished.
And we can actually bring up another important point here that they don't really address otherwise.
I don't understand. I thought the dinosaurs couldn't breed.
They can't. They're all female.
Then how do they lay eggs?
Theropods shed eggs just like most other egg-laying animals. Think about chickens. The whole egg market is made up of unfertilized eggs, right?
Oh yeah. So they still have to lay them?
Oh my.
What is it?
You bring up a good point about our dinosaurs ovulating, but these eggs are gathered in a clutch. This is brooding behavior.
So, chickens will brood a large enough clutch?
But not our dinosaurs. I've found post-ovulatory eggs in the ranges. They're mal-shaped, usually destroyed or kicked into the bush.
I see. Wait, we can't jump to any conclusions. How could this even be possible?
Could a girl dino turn into a boy dino?
With Dr. Wu's slapdash approach to gene sequencing, anything could go wrong.
Could life find a way, Dr. Sorkin? And that's as far as they'll address it. They never really bring that up again.
Billy, we should cover decaf. I don't want Jess to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to do it, though. So, that's really all we can do for the moment. We could, chat amongst each other.
I hate being trapped down here like a rat. Jess, stay close to me, okay? I'll keep you safe.
Dad?
That's a good idea, hon.
Alright, let's get going.
Jerry, we should get moving.
Yeah, are you ready?
We've now thoroughly investigated the room, and we're ready to press some buttons.
This
I
is not the
mean-
time for grieving.
Mellow out.
We have to move.
Maybe we should.
She's right.
I'd like everyone to just take note of the fact that that says incendiary grenade on the side. That may be important later.
Billy, did you find something?
No, nothing. Is everyone ready?
What about decaf?
I took care of that.
It looked like you took something off him.
Look, Billy, if you have
and if
something
he
to
has
share
something
with the
that will
class,
help us,
I didn't find anything. I took his dog tags. Insurance doesn't pay out to his family unless his dog tags are returned. Satisfied?
right. Sorry for pushing. Should we bring him with us?
Why bother? He's already buried. Look, I know where his body is. We're not equipped to transport it. Hopefully, we can retrieve his remains when this is all over.
and now
right,
we're all
listen up.
friends again.
Everything that just happened, bygones, understand?
Billy is no longer the bad guy.
Doc, tell me again about the phones.
According to the terminal in my lab, the marine exhibit phones are still connected to the transceiver. The visitor center
Too
phones
far away, okay? And we can get to the exhibit through the tunnels?
they're all interconnected. I think I can still
The
find...
answer is yes. Thank you. All right, we all have the same priorities here now. We get to this marine exhibit and find the phone. We get another chopper in the air to lift us out from there.
How are we going to get there? Troodon could still be out there.
We aren't equipped to treat any more bites. We have to...
Shh!
I will not be shushed.
The door.
Oh no.
It took them a while to find us. But we finally got a good look at the Troodon.
They're coming through the vent!
Which was Telltale's little addition to the Jurassic Park dinosaur family.
Come on!
They're going past the door.
I mean, they're probably not tall enough to open that door.
Jerry, get that grate open!
I'm on it. I need something to break the lock.
We'll find that something!
The air tank!
What?
Use the air tank! It's heavy and sturdy!
So, because we actually looked at that, she brings it up. I think if we didn't do that, we'd either have to make do, or we'd have to do something else and then grab it.
I'm a little busy here!
Upstairs!
What about him?
Oh, throw me one!
Heads up!
I don't know why these things make wildcat noises and deer noises together. Like, I know most of the dinosaur noises are
Got
a
it.
combination of
Let's go.
animals, but those ones are just, like, really distinctly noticeable. Maybe you should Close it behind you? No? They didn't wait for Billy, but they left the door open for him. I mean, they're actually kind of silly looking once you see them. Grab one of those. So grabbing those flares is actually important, because otherwise we'd have to make do without them.
Oh no! Which way, Laura?
I don't know where we are anymore. We need to head towards the north. The desalination plant. That's where the marine exhibit is. Look, follow the red conduit.
I mean, that makes sense.
Keep moving! Don't look back, it only slows you down!
Except now the conduit has disappeared and we don't have the option to actually look for it because, as you can see, it's not here. We just have to make a choice.
Look,
oh, never
a
mind.
breakout box. Keep after the red conduit.
Can't stop! They're right on our tail!
Never mind, I missed that last time.
Wait, the conduit's gone.
Don't stop!
Wait, those are water mains.
Go, follow them!
Which way, Laura?
I don't know, Jerry. We must be 40 feet underground. I have no idea where we are.
Well, we can't just sit around with our thumbs up our butts.
I don't hear them anymore. Their behavior seemed territorial. Maybe we're far enough away from the nest that they gave up on us.
We might have outpaced them, but we're not exactly in a secure location. Which way are we heading, Doc?
Look over here. Can you read these?
Maybe. If I can find... Yes, okay. We're at a 4-way intersection. There are only 4 such intersections on the plan. Let me just cross-reference these detail labels. Okay, we just have to figure out which intersection we're at. Look around the corridors for any distinguishing features. I'll see if I can eliminate possibilities.
So this is the part that I was not looking
Maybe
forward
I can
to.
help with the plans. They look pretty simple.
Basically, we just have to figure out where we're going and sort of match out the clues they give us with this schematic in order to discover which one of these is actually where we are. And the number of flares you pick up in that first part are the number of flares you have here. Otherwise, you don't get as many details because they can't see as well. Weirdly, that includes like Nima, who used her flare, still has another one for some reason. Anyhow, I think we will save that for next time. Again, this is fairly short, so we're probably going to break this up into 3 episodes for this one episode. But, yeah, I think I'll save this puzzle for the next part. Until then, I've been Shadefire, this is Jurassic Park the game, and I'll see you all again next time.